Howdy, hi. Any of you that have watched Wickerbottom's new series may have heard me say that I didn't have a hat for Wickerbottom. Now, I did have a white top hat, and so I went out to Joanne's Hobby Stuff, or craft stuff, I guess they're calling it now. I guess people don't have hobbies, they have crafts. But I had the white top hat, I invested in some gold lame ribbon, and a very expensive damn purple feather. I don't know if you can see that, but that sumbitch is detailed and has gold threads in it, or gold sparklies anyway. But this will be Wickerbottom's hat, but it will not be Wilson's. Now, I haven't actually been back in Wilson's world to tidy up, so I'm kind of flying blind here. Come on, work with me, game. Caves is what I was going to go after. Wow, that was a long lead in. My gracious, I thought we'd lost the game. I've never had it take that long to come on. Son of a beast. Okay, I don't know what we have here. We don't have his grass. It's probably going to be appropriate for me to get ready to go down in the caves. I'm kind of letting too many things slide. Before I do that, though, let's see. Quincy29125 and Wooly Curse both mentioned about those tentacles I was having trouble with. If you remember, and other people commented on too, I think Wooly Curse kind of defined it the most clearly. That if you're within 5 meters of them, they keep spinning. And that's, any kind of game distance you have to kind of judge. And you have to back off to 8 meters. And that actually may be in Wiki or something. It sounds pretty definitive, or it might be his own observation. I honestly don't know. And it doesn't really matter. That seems to sum it up. Because if you remember when Wilson was doing them, sometimes it just seemed like a regular tentacle, and sometimes it was just like a non-stop beatdown. So I think what's happened is the developers have decided to make the tentacles harder to fight. And as far as I could tell, that sounded like what was going on with them. You might try it yourself. Oh, crud. That's what you get when you ate all my damn sticks too, you rotten bastard. You're just lucky I don't feel like killing you with a cane just to embarrass you. Oh, I've got all this swamp crap on me too. I need to get rid of it. Examine sapling hell. Beat him up. There we go. Oh, he'd been out here too long. He ate all my sticks, you rotten devil. Or I think he did. I don't know for sure. I didn't happen to look at sticks first, but it sure looked like I didn't get much out of him. Okay, well, I am going to go and get all this tidied up, and then we'll go down into the caves and have hot fun and good times. So I should shut up and do that. I'll see you in a minute.
I'm just in the game tidying up some stuff, and I thought I'd go ahead and mention that in case anything. What I'll do is I'll turn off fraps right now. It's very obviously on. And why was the meat from that lure plant old when I got it? Huh. I guess when it's in a lure plant for a while it gets old. Anyway, I haven't done anything yet, but in case I have to do dogs or some cool thing, I wanted you to know what was going on, so. But that's it, and caves is still the plan.
I promised you I'd bring you in if there was anything going on. I'm just doing carrots to kind of, in case I ever do those bunny houses, it'd be nice to have what I need to do them. Crud muffins. I was thinking about football helmets and pumpkin cookies in the, now I don't know where I am. Come on, dogs. take a trip. Stay away from my beefalo. Come on, other dogs. You guys getting lost or what? Does my footwork dazzle you? Yeah, actually, I think it'd probably be about the same with or without the wall. Probably a little safer for Wilson right at this point. Maybe out of traps. Well, doggy, you just gotta die. Doggy down. As you can tell, I'm not maintaining this. If I think about it in the winter, I might have run old deer clopsy through it. God, the last thing I need is monster meat, too. I was just thinking I'd show you pumpkin cookies. I know most of you know how to do that. They have all the benefits of taffy as far as I know without any of the disadvantages of taffy, and so that's the only problem is you have to run random seeds until you get a pumpkin seed, and then you have to run pumpkin seeds or pumpkins through a bird until you get enough pumpkin seeds to work with. The thing is, if you do it, it pays off, and the seeds last a really long time. That's why I'm doing, and I wasn't planning on doing this. I was just running every now and then you need to grow the seeds again and push the pumpkins through a bird again. But it's not like real often. Why am I hearing a trap? It's you. It's always you. I always forget about you. Now, Wilson's last major world, he had one trap in his house, and it's the only one he ever used, and he managed to fill these bags up about as often as I felt like going insane, so I may just cut down to one and use that principle. See, we're, I knew it was almost dark. Shoot, are they all full? Wilson, you son of a... Wait a minute. You said that was full and it took the bunny. You lying sack. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Wilson said he doesn't want to die anymore. It messes up his coif. And if you decide to look that up, it's C-O-I-F. Okay, so anyway, I could probably let you go, and I'll get the rest of my getting ready done here. 1 pumpkin, 2 honey, that's it, and no sticks. I'll probably there's something silly I want to go do, so I'll probably get back to you.
Crud, you know that dumbass beefalo are up here in heat fighting with the bees. They haven't been over here in so long. You stupid bastards. I'd move you, but it's not worth my time. That and I don't have a beefalo hat and a horn on me. Yep, they're fighting with bees. You ornery shit. You're lucky I don't run you all through the trap. You break a bee box and your ass is mine. Alright.
Howdy, I meant for this to run a little bit smoother than it is. This hat may be more trouble than it was worth, and I'm running out of daylight, unfortunately. Now, I needed berries for the trap, so I foolishly picked 1, 2, 3 berries and got 2 turkeys. So it's like, excuse me, but I actually had this trap. Now, it may look like those shouldn't be picked, but all these berry bushes have been down here since forever. So, now watch me not get another turkey. I never had very many berry bushes. There's one. I used to do this in the world, and it's been so long. But, and it does still. Well, that was a lot over nothing, wasn't it? Yep. What a bummer. Well, bite me. Shit. Wish I had Wickerbottom's abilities.
Well, we'll have to revisit this. I don't know if I'll put it up or not. I may wait. That irritates me. The camera's sideways on the Mad Hatter hat. Well, it depends on how far you feel like walking, Wilson. Run, run, you little, you know what? I'll kill you again, I swear I will. Ruin my fun. I'm glad I wasn't just starting out in the game. That would have really bummed me out to have my trusty berry bushes devastated by 2 damn turkeys out of 3 bushes. What gets me anymore, though, is you pick your berries, and the sons of a gun, you walk away, you're back at your camp, and then you hear a turkey, and it's like, excuse me? You couldn't at least have them pop out when I'm doing it? Come on, turkey. Ah, there's one from the beginning of the game. That's how long that turkey's been there. 2 hits for a turkey, seriously? Alright. And that's why there's no berries on the other bush. Well, Wilson would have starved up here because of you. It's lucky we came up this way. Now I'm going to go make pumpkin cookies. Should have made a torch. Let's get this fight started. I got stuff to do. Come on, kill a firehound so we'll have lighter. This video is worthless. Don't take them up there where all that wood is, you stupid pigs. Yep, that's what happened. They burned all my wood again. Yep. You silly pigs. Bring all those doggies back here. He's not a firehound, so he doesn't matter. Well, they didn't burn all my wood again. There's going to be a lot of confused pigs over here, though, again. That's a tough hound. Okay, so what the hell were we doing with all this nonsense? Oh, I was going to go make pumpkin cookies. And you may ask, what do berries have to do with that? And since you can't put sticks in pumpkin cookies, I've always just put berries in them. Somebody may have a better idea, I don't know. Don't aggravate me, game. Well, you can go in the fire so people can see these pumpkin cookies. Have I got ham on me? I don't think I have. I got the camera, I don't know if I said it, the camera's sideways on the Mad Hatter hat. I thought that, actually, I haven't said actually lately in the last 5 minutes, have I? Why don't I have more pumpkins than that? Did I turn? Oh, good grief. I thought maybe I'd foolishly turned them into, whatever the hell you turn pumpkins into. I wish that was somewhere I could see it better. Come down here. I can't see my inventory. It's blocked by the Mad Hatter. I was trying to see if the Mad Hatter was starting to sag. I guess I'm still in the picture. Oh, turds! We don't put turds in pumpkin cookies. Not in Missouri, we don't. Where the hell are you from, boy? So, 1 pumpkin, 1 berry, 2 honey, but the berry is, and turn on the crock pot. The berry essentially is filler. I think you can do it with like 3 honey, but maybe short on honey. The original recipe, or the recipe is, 2 pumpkins. Originally it was 2 pumpkins and, 2 honey. Where are you? There, we'll see if you're a pumpkin cookie. Now, I'm sure it will be, but... Now, I think if you make 2 berries... Well, I'm sure if you make 2 berries, you'll wind up with jam. Oops. Help if I hold down S. Whatever. What the hell are you? Shift. Pumpkin cookies! It's bad when your crock pot gets done before... No, damn it. Don't do that. Open the crock pot. Put a pumpkin in it. I was going to say, it's bad that when your crock pot gets done before you get to all your ingredients put in, you're so damn slow.
Oh, one of the requests I got for a game, and I may or may not play another game while I'm goofing off since I don't have an adventure game I'm doing. What? What was creepy? I worry about you, Wilson. Anyway, I may or may not do another game while I'm goofing off from not having an adventure game right now. But one of the suggestions was towns. I have 3 towns playlists up. I don't know if there's been an update since I did them. It was a while back I did them. The first one is horrible. I was awful and made horrible mistakes and had to put like 8,000 annotations in it. The second playlist isn't bad, but I never got very many townspeople. By the third playlist, which was Fiddler's Green, which is named after, what is it, Land of the Dead? The apartment complex that they're, or whatever you want to call it, they're trying to protect. But anyway, also it's the Tavern on the Road to Hell, if you don't know. It's an old cavalryman's legend. But anyway, by Fiddler's Green, the third town's playlist, I was doing pretty good, and I had the whole towns been figured out. I never got them up over, I believe, 70 or so. but I figured out how to do it all. I mean, as far as get them above that. So, and I got down to the bottom dungeon in both the second playlist and the first one. So, no, second one and the third. First one was poop. That would be the technical word for the first one. It was poop. So anyway, we have our pumpkin cookies. I'm going to pause this because I need to get this turkey off my head and move the camera around. And then I think we're ready finally to go down and do stuff. And I'll get rid of this other stuff here. Sorry, bunnies, I don't need you anymore. I did have to make another backpack. And when the traps run out, I'm going to quit on bunnies. What I was saying about Lord Ugg was I was watching one of his videos, and he mentioned he hadn't played in a little bit, and he wasn't quite sure where he was in the world as far as things he had to do. That was the rest of the Lord Ugg comment. If it's even in here anymore, I don't remember how far back I said it. It might be too far back for that to be meaningful. But anyway, it was just every time I switch from world to world, I'm never quite sure what I'm doing. I was glad to see I was not alone in that. Before we get too far, you know how you never can chase? It used to be you could catch turkeys and kill them. You could corner them against the edge of the world. This is why. If you can't see that, that's a tennis shoe. And that's why you can't catch turkeys anymore. Howdy, hi. I just woke up. I had already uploaded this piece of film that this is going to be in, and I decided I was going to try to correct it with annotations and in the description. We all know that doesn't entirely work very well, so I decided to summon Mr. Fix-It-Pig. Mr. Fix-It-Pig says that when I went into the caves, I had the webcam on, and the first 5 minutes of the cave video, the sound is just complete gobbledygook. It's just crap. So I cut it off, and from there, because of that, evidently, it threw out all the rest of the webcam sound from what was happening in the game by a 5-minute lag. Now, I think I matched that up pretty well. But the webcam itself puts the picture and my sound on my picture and my sound on one track. It cannot be realigned. It's a done deal once it's in. It's just done. And what it did was it put about a 2 or 3, maybe even a 5-second lag between what I was saying and the expressions on my face. I thought some of the expressions were extreme enough you might enjoy them, even if you were seeing them kind of, I think, after the fact, but it might have been before the fact. So 5 minutes of cave is just gone because nothing major happened. We start off in the caves with me doing a riff on Gregorian chanting and Gregorian monks. And that's because I think the new combat, the battle sounds in the cave sounds like Gregorian chanting. And I matched my commentary to the film as closely as possible, and I think I did a good job on that. But the lip sync and my voice are not, and there's not a damn thing I can do about that. So anyway, I'm pulling the sucker down from YouTube and putting this in, and then I'm going to put it back up. One thing I will say is I'm just going to cut smaller segments. I've had problems before, but nothing like this. And I'm going to cut smaller segments. A lot of people are complaining about game lag and the load the game is putting on computers since the update. And please, I know a lot about the solutions that have been suggested, and there are people having those problems with almost nothing on their screen. And I'll address the lag issue in a different video, probably. But anyway, I think that might have happened, or the software might have just had an off day. It's hard to tell. Anyway, that's all you need to know to understand what we're doing here, and it's going to make this video a little bit long. All right, thanks. It's like gore chant when you get them back. We monks are mad at you for stealing our home-brewed wine. We were just pouring the Benedictine into the brandy, you bastard. We need a buzz really bad. We are monks. If we have to do one more chant, we will murder the next 5 pilgrims that walk in here. And we may do that anyway. Just roast them for dinner. You can't believe what monks have to eat. Should have brought a spider hat. You would think I would learn. I bet my weapon's in there, isn't it? Those ones are particularly stupid. I mean, even stupider than I am. Those spiders. Oops. You do not fool me. Come out of there. I will do Gregorian chants. Come on. One more time. One more time. Ha ha. We are holy, holy. We are holy out of our little miner's hat here. I'm gonna let the sucker run out. These things, Drake, make me crazy. Oh, I didn't make my chest either, did I? Come on, run down. There you go. It didn't turn it. Oh, I was gonna say it didn't. Oh, they take themselves off now? That used to be kind of a hassle if you weren't sure where your miner's hat was. Oh, I missed my Gregorian music. How bad is this up here? Well, let's drop you off early. Now, let's go beat spider ass. No spider ass to be beaten. Oh, and I went the wrong way again. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Smash it, smash it. Now that was semi-deliberate because I think he turtled. Oops. Let's. In fact, let's put meat in the backpack. And it was Shannon Z Killer that did some of their update videos for them, and she always put her armor in her backpack because if she threw her armor on, you know, obviously it would take the place of the backpack. But to me, I always like that empty slot. Plus, if I always put my armor in exactly the same place, I kind of know where it is. You'll notice I try to do that with things that I can.